Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is MacLeod, and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. A very Fallouty kind of Viking game, I suppose. There's lots of skill checks and special stats and all sorts of alternative solutions to various puzzles. It's very, very good indeed, I've been enjoying it a lot. This here is John Thrar, the axe wielder, who doesn't use an axe, uses a bow. That keeps people guessing, you see. And while we have indeed beaten a few people in a drunken brawl on the very night that I became Thane of this crappy little society, unfortunately, someone else has challenged me to a one-on-one duel, which I've decided I'm going to take up. But I've given myself a few advantages. I've got myself some good quality armour, I've laid a trap for him that may or may not work, and apparently he's going to be poisoned in the morning, so hopefully that will give me an advantage too. It's kind of cheating, but apparently, you know, I am an archer. Taking on a guy with a sword and a shield and armour and lots of combat experience one-on-one seems like a terrible idea, so I don't feel so bad about it. Anyway, I've done literally all of the preparation that I can, so let's end the feast and get some rest for tomorrow's duel. How do I do that? It's simply go to my bed over here. Got it. So the next day at noon, I'm guessing we're skipping straight over to the island, and we'll see how my preparations have gone. You come to the prosaically named Holmgang Island on the following day, rowing in one of the clan's small boats in the company of Nefja and Kettle. Good, I like those two. Meanwhile, Sigurda and Leo greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes that define the arena. I'm not sure if that's historically accurate, it would be nice to think it was, so I've got a wider arena to play in, and they are going to set the area that the fight actually takes part in. Meanwhile, Sigurda has fastened the rope over there, the log is well concealed among the branches overhead, but try to keep Asleif's attention on you when he comes. Okay, so if I can keep him talking, he might walk straight into a trap, and then I can just start murdering him. No, not murdering him, remember. If he comes, perhaps he thought better of it and decided to stay home. Well, possibly if he's feeling ill. I like Kettle. Me and you, Kettle, we can be friends. And if he doesn't show up, I will have to exile him from the clan. Let's not be too vicious here. No. If he doesn't show up, we'll just exile him and that will be fine. That would be a good resolution to the whole mess, but he'll be here. The man has the stubbornness of a mule. Your challenger arrives a short time later, accompanied by two other young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. Right, so I now need to keep him talking, potentially. And indeed, this is a very small little island for us to fight on. I don't really like starting this fight standing next to him. I potentially would like to, you know, start this fight by being significantly far back from him because I'm a flipping archer, but alright, let's go have a chat with him. Asleif looks dizzy and weary. He has dark rings under his eyes. He doesn't even look at you as he walks into the ring. His voice is hoarse bark. Oh dear, are you ready, poor sick man? And Nefja addresses you but keeps her eyes on Asleif as she speaks. John Thrar, the axe wielder, I volunteer to fight in your place. No. We need to take care of this ourselves. We've made preparations. We should be alright. Though I love that that is genuinely an option. So I can either face him in the ring. Your offer humbles me. This is my fight. No, I'm looking forward to teaching him a lesson. No. Be, you know, modest and dignified. Take the high road here. I understand. Good luck, John Thrar, the axe wielder. So right now he's being affected by the poison, but I don't really know necessarily what that means. What he's got is a block chance of 30%, though I'm not sure if that counts against everything. I could back off. Where's the trap? Because I can see a couple of, like, things around here. I could go and try and hide over there. I just don't know exactly where the trap that's been triggered is. She said she'd hidden it under a log. But there's no obvious... Well, there's some logs over here, but alright, fine. There's... Oh, hello. Yes, okay, I think I see it right there. So if he runs straight at me, that will be absolutely fine. So I'm pretty sure I see the trap, the strings right there. So hopefully he'll run straight at me. So if I just stand right here, that will work quite nicely. And remember, when he's at low health, go over to non-lethal attacks, which I can do anytime I want to. Perfect. So I could just attack him at this point, which is a 90% chance to hit. Fine, and should do good damage to him. Alternatively, I could use my aimed shot, which is my most powerful ability, I think. So that is 95% chance to hit and 12% chance to crit, as opposed to 7% chance to crit and 90%. So I may as well, because that doesn't have charges on it, so I can just do that anyway. So I may as well do that because I want to be here, because I want him to run straight forward and immediately walk into the trap. So we'll just go for that. So aim shot, and that... he can't block that with his shield because it's not a melee thing. Nice. So now I just end my turn. He walks forward, ideally, straight into a great big net, because screw him. And then apparently I can... I can still do the range shot right now, which apparently will still damage him. But I don't really want to damage him. I just want to get the spotted on him, because then I'll be able to hit him more accurately next time. So now he's... Yeah, so now he's spotted. So now my subsequent attacks will be more accurate, which is great. And hopefully he'll take some poison damage too. So he backs off. And oh, he's also going to use a bow. I wasn't really expecting that, but fine. If he wants to bow me, I'm a way better bowman than him. He's just decided to, yeah, do the stupidest thing imaginable, to be honest. Right. Now, if I go into non-lethal attacks, so you've just enabled non-lethal mode. Whilst you're in this mode, enemies will always become incapacitated instead of dying, and none of your men will perform critical hits. Okay, that's fine. So there's a reason why you don't just do that all the time, because it does make you worse. Fine. So, non-lethal mode is useful if you want to make sure a certain enemy survives, a character's survival may change the story, and some quests may require it. I think I'm slightly in love with this game. I'm feeling genuine romantic love for this game. Right, I may as well just go over to aimed shot, which I'm apparently still allowed to do. So this feels like this will actually kill him. 95% chance to hit. I think 95% is the cap, because even though he's spotted, it's not actually gone up. Though actually, if I turn that off now... It's still 95% chance to hit, so I could actually do quick shot. Quick shot is 87% chance to hit. Yes, that I like. A double shot with a chance to hit. That's very, very good indeed. We don't need to do that. Instead, we'll just do the aim shot. We'll make absolutely sure of it. One more aim shot, and that will be... At least I lived with honor. But we didn't actually kill him, right? Because we had the lethal mud. Like he said, at least I lived with honor. A moment later, he's going to get upset. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm not dead. My mistake. So, no new injuries. That was absolutely fine. That went very, very smoothly. Yes, indeed, he does get up after yelling, at least I lived with honor. And he wanders to the other side of the arena. Marvellous. So, I could have killed him, but I decided against it because humbling him will hopefully make him fall in line. Because I would quite like him on my team, so I like his shield. It's a cool ability. He bangs his weapon against his second shield and gives you a somber nod. Oh, are we doing this again? I literally just killed you, but all right, fine. Okay, I could go for him, or I could put spotted straight back on him, which I think is a good idea, because then we're basically guaranteed him thereafter. Admittedly, he's pretty... Do I need to bother? Well, the accuracy plus 25%, that's worth it, because then I can get the double attack on him really accurately. So let's go for that. We'll just put spotted on him, plus I'm partly in cover from this tree, I think, so I should do alright. Okay, he's now spotted and got the poison on him. So now I'm going to run back here, out of the way, alright? Back here. End the turn. So he's going to come... Ah, he's finally decided to use his flipping sword. I've resisted stun. That's very, very good indeed. Now, the problem is, if I back away from it at this point, then he's going to... Oh, his health bar's kind of going out of the top of his thing there. That's good. Right, the problem is, yeah, 95% chance to hit and he's spotted. Right, turn off lethal mode. Let's go for the 2 range attacks at minus 30% accuracy. But I'd say we're still 92% chance to hit, and we're going to get 2 of them. We might be able to finish him off right now. Attack of opportunity. He's used that because I'm right next to him. I don't know why he used that, quite frankly. Ah, and he can block. You can block arrows. It's just harder to do. Right. Why do I not get a second? I thought I got a second attack there, but all right, fine. Right, he's actually doing much better this turn. Let's get lethal mode back on for the minute until we can do a bit better. So now he's going for stun. Oh, stun is probably not a good thing, is it? Yeah, right now there's literally nothing I can do, aside from wait for the stun to wear off, unfortunately. But he can only stun so much. Now he goes for another attack. This is not looking so good, to be honest. Make 2 range attacks at minus 30% accuracy each, but still there. So we've got to do this. Why does he keep getting the attack of opportunity in when I'm right next to him? Okay, there we are. There's one. And now another one. That one was blocked. And sadly, I think I'm in quite a bit of trouble here because, yeah, he gets the flipping attack of opportunity whenever we get close. And he's just got really lucky with the blocks as well, which is really unfortunate for me. Ah, but apparently it's not over yet. Which apparently it's, well, we are 1-1 at the moment. He's killed me once, I've killed him once. So, alright then. So he gives you a moment to recover from his last blow. If the clan is to endure, it must rally behind the strongest leader. I am the flipping strongest warrior, alright? And the strongest warrior does not necessarily make the best Thane, you bastard. Right, first things first, we've just flipping got to get that spotted on him because it helps us out a lot. So just hit him with the spotted. Ranging shot. Alright. There we go. So is he... Yeah, he's now spotted. I want him to land on this flipping spot in the end, alright? I need him to end up on this flipping spot. And I think if I go here, he will. So I'm going to be... Okay, so now I'm technically in cover. which I think helps. So I'm hoping he'll end up on this spot right here. There we go. No, no, no. Oh, gosh darn it. He really doesn't want to go into the spot I want him to. The problem is if I back off now, he's going to get his flipping ability that's really annoying because he's got the attack of opportunity. And unfortunately, I don't get my abilities anymore. Why don't I get my abilities this turn? Oh, because the action's already been spent. Wait, what action's already been spent? Because I moved? That ability has no more charges. Action's already been spent. I'm not sure why I've already spent my action, but alright, we've just got to get an attack in on him and hope he walks towards me. Right, 52% damage. Just walk towards me, you bastard. There he goes! Now he has been snared. That's what I wanted. Good. And that means you don't have an action of opportunity thing anymore, do you? You stupid, stupid bastard. So green and red, I can move and then attack. Marvellous. And apparently he's not spotted anymore. I'm not sure if that just wears off over time or what have you, but it doesn't seem to last very long. Right, my double ability. How much can that hit? That is 92% chance to hit, and I might be able to finish him off like this, though I probably want to get away from him, to be honest, first. So if I just go over here, now we can hit him with the... now we can't use the abilities anymore. So moving first means you can't use your special abilities. You've got to use those before the move. But that's fine. We can now just shoot him. He's almost dead. Now put him into non-lethal attacks and probably just back off over here so that he has to run over to me first. Then he can't use his special abilities that are stupid and annoying. Though actually, if I'm right here, I'm already in cover, which kind of works. So this works for me. Now we're in non-lethal. End the turn. And, he's still snared. Well, that's just perfect. Right, so non-lethal attacks. He's now no longer snared, but now we can get a quick shot, and we've got 2 times 82% chance to finish him, and we're not going to kill him. So, activate quick shot, and that was a miss. And then I turned it off, and I can't turn it back off, and again, I just made a tactical error there. He's going to get another flipping attack in now. Right, annoying. Right, just get one attack in, alright? Any one attack. 92% chance to hit. Right, activated the quick shot. And blocked. Now try again. There we go. Now we're 2-1 up. Is that good enough to win? His second shield has crumbled. He heads back to his boat to fetch his last shield. Okay, so this guy just has multiple bloody shields. I don't like this guy. He's a get. You're nearly as good as Steve. If you should win this, I hope you'll be a better Thane. Look, I want to serve with you as my Huskarl, alright? Just join my bloody team. And he wants to know how I will govern. Should I build up my military, work on my alliances, govern as little as possible and just leave my people to do their own thing? Or a great kingdom? Oh yeah, great kingdom across the sea. Some form of united kingdom, if you will. Then I was right to worry, he says. But enough talk, let us finish this. So he's still got the... now he's back to his bow, which is good. I like him when he's using his bow. That works for me. Right, that goes off for a second. Now remember, ranging shot... Use that for spotted, so he can't use cover anymore. Let's just get him spotted quickly. And I've got a 75% chance to hit. Or I could just go into my aimed shot and go for him now, which he cannot block because he doesn't have his shield out at the minute. 95% chance to hit. Beautiful. And 12% chance to crit as well. Right, aimed shot, go. And that is a good solid hit in on him. Nice. Right, end the turn. I can't move anywhere. So he's going to run in. Now he's going to actually use his shield. But I've got the first hit in, and I think we're doing very, very nicely indeed. But that uses up spotted. Right, go into non-lethal takedown mode. And now we just need to do quick shot, I think. Quick shot times 2. 92% chance to hit. He has got himself a 30% block chance. So I think we should be good, because he's going to get in 1 attack of opportunity. Fine, but I've still got over half my health bar. If we can just go... Oh! And he just said, oh, he must go on without me. No, you're not dead, all right? I went into non-lethal mode. Are you willing to flipping back off now, you dick? Your challenger struggles to get back on his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knees before you, his head hung in a signal of defeat. You got Roskva to poison me, didn't you? This disease was all your doing. And the trick with the net, how can I miss that rope? I've never seen such a trap used in a fight. I don't appreciate such trickery, but I can't deny their effectiveness. Though I would prefer to bow to a woman who could defeat me fairly, I am at your mercy. So, I can now accept his pledge and he will join my team. I can exile him, just get rid of him for good, or I can execute him. No. You're joining my team, alright? You work for me now. Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him. He holds your gaze for a long moment, and he seems to get back some of the energy the duel took out of him, and he stands. You show me great honour. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on fully. There we are. I've got my own shield guy. Beautiful. And Asleaf has joined my Heerd, whatever that means. Just my party, it's fine. And obviously so has Nefia, and I'm guessing Kettle has as well. And Kettle has as well. Beautiful. So now we just row back to the homestead. Off we pop. So yeah, archers one-on-one with warriors have the real problem of those attack of opportunities where you just get slammed over and over because it just means they get repeated free hits in. That's the big advantage of warriors when they're taking on bowmen one-on-one. And that has increased the clan power. Very nice. And Asleaf is now quite insistent that apparently the rest of the family of those drunks I took out last night need to be taken care of as well. Fine. So as long as the father lives, the family poses a threat. Yeah, one of them ran away, so there might be an extra person over there now. We'll do that in due time. No need to rush into that. No kind of big problem here. And if I wanted to, I could actually start upgrading my town immediately because I have got myself some wood and some valuables as a starting point, so I can upgrade my farms in order to get some new fences, a couple more Uroks, whatever those are, and animal pens cleaned up, so that will just get me +4 prosperity. Let's get that working. Now I can assign my thralls, or indeed slaves apparently, to speed up the construction, but you'll never get the slaves back, but without them you're unlikely to finish all the upgrades before the game is over. Fine, so how many slaves do I actually have? Well, apparently if I literally put all of my slaves on this, who I will never get back, it will speed things up by approximately 18 hours. You know what? You can just build it without slaves, alright? There we go. Farm in progress, 1 week remaining. And now we need to take our new team. Now we've actually got a full team here, and we need to go to a farm and clear out Erlinger's guys. Right, here we are. So apparently this is now the main map we're going to be entering the first time. So, yes. So, there's where we start off with Skjern. So we stop our horses on the outskirts of Erlinger's homestead. Smoke rises lazily from the roof of the largest building. Thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like nobody has noticed your arrival. Kettle takes a deep breath. Here we are. I do hope this pans out better than I expect. Well, if we have to kill them all, we have to kill them all. It's fine. There are more thralls here than I remembered. They're poorly armed, but they'll defend their master if it comes to that. Okay. So bear in mind we might need to take out a large number of weak people here. Got it. A surprise attack would give us a strong advantage. We might circle around to the back and set fire to the house. Interesting idea. A sound plan. I would hate to bring such death to Erlinger. He might be a bitter old bastard. He deserves a chance to die with honour. Does he? Does he if we could just win very easily? And ideally, I don't actually want to kill any of these people. Let's see if there's another way out. I do have some diplomacy on side as well. Just remember, Erlinger's son showed our neighbours that we are weak. You must show them that weakness has been dealt with, or our standing at the alt thing will suffer. Oh, is that the... We've got our own thing. Is that like a bigger thing somewhere else, like the King of Denmark has? That's like the all thing. Alright, never mind. Right, so, cleaning house updated. We've got to deal with him one way or the other. And we've got... we've got flipping fog of war around here. Got it. There's a thrall there, but... So far, no one's actually attempting to murder me. Round here we have got... the Thane is here. She brought Huskarls. Go inside and wait. I'll talk to them. Yes, do indeed do that. We would like to talk. But before we talk, I would just like to just pop around here and just actually, you know, uncover some of the map, to be honest. We'll go and talk to you in just a second. So it feels like had I wanted to do this the sneaky way, the best way would probably have been to... Yeah, from where we arrived, which I think was it was over here. I could have gone directly to the right and up to get behind the house. Got it. But let's actually talk to this guy. I've got diplomacy on my side. I might just be able to talk around. By the way, did I level up by any flipping chance? And I think I have indeed. So, 9 skill points to upgrade. I think I've got 16 right here. And then, oh no, am I... Yes, I think I was reading that right. Okay, so now I do indeed have Diplomacy 3. Lovely. And I can also upgrade all of these lads. Nice. Well, Nefia, we can apparently upgrade her spear immediately. That's useful. So now she's got even more base damage, and she's got her new smack ability. Smack an adjacent target for 50% damage, making them concussed physical resistance and endurance -3, and then take 1 step back without incurring attack of opportunity. Ah! So I can go up to someone, smash them in the face, and then back off again without being hit. Very, very useful indeed. Kettle, meanwhile, I think we could potentially rather usefully convert into a healer. That could be very, very useful indeed, restoring 10 hit points a go. Yeah, let's get you on some healing. That strikes me as useful. Keen Eye, 50% armor piercing for all attacks. That's got to be worth having as well. I'll get that for my own character. Beautiful. I'd say everyone's upgraded enough there. Let's just go over to this guy. Now I've got Diplomacy 3. See if we can find a way to resolve this peacefully. And if we can't, we've just upgraded our combat skills. My sons were fools to attack you and cowards to do so during the feast. Thank you for allowing my line to continue. Of course, I chased off one of his sons. So, I can either just kind of go into a bit of a conversation. Your sons violated the peace of Steve's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against them and riled them up. Or we can begin an attack pretty much straight away. You and your families are traitors to the clan. I've come to kill you and your last son. The women will be exiled. Whether they raised a blade against us or not, everyone here is a traitor to the clan. No member of your family will leave this place alive. No, that's not great. Or, because I've got high finesse, I can just basically slaughter him immediately, beginning a fight, but will have killed the main guy in one go. So if I do want to fight, that's a good way to do it. Alternatively, I can go with the conversation. I cannot suffer your presence after this. You are hereby exiled from the clan. Leave by dawn tomorrow or you will be executed. That will continue the conversation, so therefore I'll probably lose the ability to do the sneak attack, but it seems like the only way for the conversation can actually continue, aside from basically just chatting, seeing if maybe I can open up more options by learning more stuff. He's insisting it was an act of youthful foolishness, and that's all. You have nothing to fear from our family, I swear it. Asleaf doesn't really believe that. Now, if you swear so, I could potentially spare you. I could consider it at least. I swear it by my family's honour. May Thor strike me down otherwise. Continue. Are you sure about this? I feel bad for the old man. But what his sons did, if you let this drop with no repercussions for Erlinger's family, that's a very unfortunate signal to the rest of the clan. Worse, it's a show of weakness to all the other Thanes. Okay. Nefia. If Nefia says it, like if it was just Asleaf saying it, I wouldn't believe him. But Nefia's got a good head on her shoulders. Okay, so we're back to this conversation. Fine. I've decided not to spare him. I could just attempt to kill him right now with a finesse medium. I don't know if that's like a check because I do have high finesse or if it's like a probability being calculated behind the scenes. I have no idea. I could exile him. If we can exile him without violence, I'm willing to do it, alright? Work with me here, Erlinger. Work with me. You cast me out of my own house. I built this farm myself with my own 2 hands. Don't reject this judgment, you fool. Don't you see this as mercy in light of what you've done? Oh, he's not got that. Oh, hello. We have got a hard sense check. But I don't need that because I have got Diplomacy 2. Marvellous. Diplomacy 2. The women of your homestead may stay and tend the farm. Only the men must leave. I assure you the alternative is much worse for everyone. A sacrifice then. I give up everything I've built so my wife and daughter may live. Yep, that's what's going on. I accept. I'll leave. I have family in the east. Perhaps, well, no matter. Oh, I think he's going to come back later, but never mind. Please, John Thrar, the axe wielder, take good care of my family. They had no part in this. They will be loyal to you and the farm will prosper under their control. Just keep them safe. He staggers back to the house and into his wife's arms. She is crying, whether with sorrow or relief, you can't tell. The thralls who are gathered around you go back to their work. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. And I've just picked up skill points. Though admittedly I already just spent a fair few of them, so I don't have that many. But everyone picked up 5 skill points each. Nice. Now this is interesting. Over in the support skills, leadership for John Thrar, which apparently unlocks some special conversation options, which strikes me as very, very good indeed. Plus, unlocks some abilities, resistances, so basically a good defensive boost as well. But, on Leadership 3, Inspire restores the target's attack action for this turn even if they've already spent it. So basically I can give more attacks to other characters. Now that's quite useful. Plus, I'd like to just get 1 rank of that in case it shows up as conversation options. That's pretty cool. And Asleaf, I'm just going to give more hit points to. I feel like that's useful. I feel like he's just going to be on the front line a lot. So we will... Oh, I can't just yet. Apparently that requires 12. Never mind. This is useful. He's already got the ability Rebuke, where you can kick someone to then move 1 hex away. But I could add Powerful Kicking for just 6 skill points, meaning that also gives Knocked Down, which strikes me as very useful indeed. Lovely. So remember that if he uses Rebuke, now he knocks people down. Beautiful. So 3 days later, it was only supposed to take 2 hours to walk back to the village, damn it. You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panic shouting. Someone pounds on your door so rapidly and so furiously you can hear the hinges creak. This better not be Erlinger. If this is Erlinger, I'm going to be really annoyed. John Thrall, the axe wielder. Rorik, Estrida, are you in there? We're under attack. It's raiders from the sea. Okay, we apparently got some proper fighting. I'm guessing these guys cannot be diplomacied with. So out we come and Kettle runs straight into... Oh, Kettle's the useless one. He's an archer too. We don't need 2 archers. I need flipping Asleaf. He better be around and loyal. You bet your ass I'm awake. That's totally a Viking thing to say right there. Thank you for your contribution, Kettle. What is bloody going on? Look, calm down. What's happening? Where are the bloody others? So Northmen are attacking us from both the north and the south. Oh, no. I would have expected the attack from the north, but the south's completely unguarded against the Northmen for obvious reasons. So Nefia's holding the bridge, and Asleaf went to reinforce the north entrance. Were the beacons not lit? For God's sakes, Kettle, the men of Rohan will never be here in time now. Now we've got to help either Asleaf or Nefia. Alright, I'm going to go help Nefia first. I like Nefia. Right, over here. Hello, Nefia. And then we have got people coming in already. They're running in, and they're probably going to take a shot. Ooh, quite a few people, in fact. Right. So we've got... Ah, I think the blacksmith just decided to get involved. Very good. But they've got multiple archers, which is concerning, because that means this guy's going to take a whole bunch of damage before we even get going. Oh, they've got 3 separate archers. That's no good at all. Ah, we've got ourselves an experienced healer at the back here. That's bloody useful. Who apparently also has an attack of opportunity. What are you using, by the way? You've got... Oh, bloody hell. We've got 3 bowmen ourselves. Well, that's fine, but I feel like we didn't really need that. Okay. Right, you, Nefia, you need to get out of here. And by the way, Nefia... Why are you using a knife? Change to the bloody spear, please. So, she can't make it over to those guys. I would say we need just to fall back and let them come to us. I mean, bows have got long range, like really long range, but they're not the most accurate things in the world. So probably the best thing you can do right now is just basically get out of it. Apparently you can't. Like, why is that the extent of the battlefield? Okay, Nefia is apparently just determined to hold this bloody bridge, no matter what. Now, we meanwhile probably need to start off by getting the ranging shot in. By the way, Kettle, do you have ranging shot? You have got... Yes, you do have ranging shot. Fine. So that is a free action, albeit with only 1 charge. Let's get a ranging shot over there. So Kettle is going to activate the ranging shot because then those 3 guys will all be spotted. Lovely. So now that you've done that, you can also attack these guys apparently, which is very, very welcome indeed. So that is 55% chance to hit. Not great, but it'll have to do. Apparently he's got cripple as well, which is nice. Possibly I accidentally gave him cripple myself. I'm not sure. I may have accidentally given that to him when I meant to give it to Asleaf. Right, well, this is all marked in green right now, so I'm pretty sure I can go this way and then... No, it's kind of confusing actually, because it says, like, as long as you move within green, you can still attack afterwards. And he can attack, he just can't use his abilities. You've got to use your abilities first, because it says actions already spent, even though, had I stayed still, I could have actually done both, but never mind. So I've got a 70% chance to hit against you, 70 against you, and that's... Oh, you're in cover, so 0%. What cover is he in? Or possibly he means covered by her. He's literally using that woman for cover. Marvellous. You have got yourself... You are all bowmen, aren't you? Yes, that's a shame. Right, just go for a 70% chance on him. And 6% chance to crit. Fine. So just go for that. And that is good. Nice. Just get their bowman down. Because with the bowman down, like, the other guys will have to come to us. Which works for me. So you can just rest there for a second. Now, the good quality healer, you need to restore a portion of the target's hit points. Can you do that to him? No, I don't think you can even get over there this turn, which is unfortunate. Right, I'm just going to have him run forward as far as possible this turn. He's just going to get round here because he just needs to get onto the bridge to start contributing. The blacksmith has a decent amount of health, so I feel like he could do with getting up front as well. What can you do? Ah, you're an axe user. Fine, we haven't seen one of you yet. Shield hook can pull a shield off someone. Oh, that's really damn cool. I like that. Cleave 20% damage, specifically targeting the enemy's shield. Okay, so basically axe people are really good at taking on shield, guys. Got it. He's also got charge, so for each hex he moves before attacking, plus 5 damage, which is really, really cool indeed. And a really powerful ability, Hook and Slash. Uses the offhand weapon to pull away the opponent's shield and then immediately make an unblockable attack with the main hand weapon. So if you're right next to someone, that works pretty nicely. We're going to move him right up front, I think, because we need to draw the fire away from poor Nefia here. In fact, I'd say Neffi needs to fall back slightly just so the accuracy's down a little bit. She's a little bit too injured. I'll have the healer heal her up next turn, then she can get back into the fight. Ah, except John can't move forward. Is that because she's in the way? Can John move forward now? Yes, indeed. Okay, so literally you are blocked by your own people. You can't just push past your own people. That can actually cause trouble as well. Ah, that's why she wasn't willing to retreat. She was willing to retreat. It's just I was blocking the bridge. Right, a little bit risky, but I'm going to put myself up front here. Though, admittedly, I could do the aim shot. I could do the quick shot. That is 47% chance to hit there. Or, though, admittedly, if I happen to get lucky and get the double hit there, I could kill you in one go. Ah, no, but if I do the basically guaranteed hit here, you've got no shield. This will finish this guy off, and I'm happy to kill him. So, John, just activate your aim shot and take that guy out. Now there's one less bow on the field, which I'm much happier with. In which case, I'm pretty happy with that. End the turn, please. So, enemy turn. Another archer moves forward. That's fine. Who are you going for? You're going for him. He's got plenty of health for now. I think we're all right for the minute. That guy runs forward with a shield. Works for me. We can easily take care of him because I've got an axeman who's very good at that sort of thing. More flipping bowmen running in. Luckily, one shot missed. He's doing the ranging shot, which does no damage. That works for me. So 3 guys over there spotted, but I don't think anyone actually took any damage. Everyone's demoralized. That's interesting. Why are you demoralized? Now, this strikes me as worth doing. What we've got here is my little blacksmith over on the bridge has a special ability to actually, yeah, pull off the shield and then do an unblockable attack. So I'd say, do that to this guy. So, yeah, Hook and Slash, gets rid of the shield, and then hits him with an unblockable attack so he now doesn't have a shield anymore. He's holding his shield, but I guess it's like supposed to be useless or something. Now that's his turn done, however. Now the healer, I would like to heal up you, please. So you just, there we are, activated restore. Oh, plus 50. That I like. And then you can also, can you actually do anything to this guy? You could do a ranging shot, which would actually be quite useful for getting this person, these 2 people both spotted. So you do your ranging shot there, why not? Which you're going to do once a fight, I think. So both of those guys are now spotted. And if you can, put an... No, you can't put down this guy because his health's not looking low. So that's simply all you can do this turn. That's fine for me. Move over to Nefia. She can move over to here and then basically just go for that guy. So yes, now she can go for this guy nice and easily and should be able to basically get a guaranteed kill on him. Lovely. There we are. One of them goes down. Next up, Kettle's in good shape but doesn't have that much health, so I'm a little bit concerned, but I might want to move him forward just a bit to get an attack in on this woman. Yeah, go on then. Move over here and get an attack in on you. 55% chance to hit that woman. Sure, give it a go. Basically coin flipping. And missed, but harried. Got it. May as well move him back a little bit. Don't want him too exposed. Though actually, if I... Can I have him standing... Yeah, I can have him standing right on top. Lovely. John, you move forward and do the same, please. So you go over here and hit one of these people. You are spotted and harried, and you can do... Ooh, 75% chance to hit. That's pretty good. And I could do the ranging shot, but I don't need to... No, and I can't do the double shot. Just go for a 75% chance on this woman here. There we are. That will do about half her health. There we go. She's looking good. So she is spotted and harried. I think that's all we can do this turn. So sadly, there's going to be 3 bows firing at me next turn, but we should hopefully be all right. Yeah, he's going to fire. 27. Who are you all going for? If you decide to all go for him, that kind of works for me, because then I can just bring him back and heal him. So that is a resisted, harried, and missed. Fine. So probably what we want to do is get one shot in with Kettle, who just came under attack. No, that wasn't Kettle, that was me! Oh, no, never mind, sorry, I'm getting confused between me and Kettle. I wish I had some form of area of effect attack, but sadly, I feel like that would be a little bit anachronistic. Actually, I'll tell you what, I have got myself quick shot here. I could get double quick shot in, because both of those guys are spotted, because it doesn't have to be on the same target. So I could potentially kill you and then do a lot of damage to you as well. Let's just see if we can make this happen. 67% chance to hit. Come on. And yep, you're dead. And now I've got another attack in where I've got 62 on you or 67 on you. You're a healer. Yeah, let's get your healer down if we can. Come on, John. Come on, John Thrar. Oh, John Thrar, the axe wielder, you magnificent person. Right, now, I think we know what we need to do here. You, my healer, need to know you're my healer. I need you to go over here and heal up John Thrar, please. Thank you. I'm liking healers. Healers are good. And then he can also back off a little bit, because otherwise he's not actually that useful. Now, we may as well just move a little bit further forward, to be honest, just to get a better attack in. Yeah, if I go for you, 80% chance to hit. Come on, Kettle, finish off their healer now. And nice, critical hit too. I like the little burst of red for the critical. That's very, very nice indeed. Right, so they're down to one Berserker over there and one Archer who has indeed been spotted. Yeah, Spotted's really weird. Spotted like was wearing off during the fight against Asleaf, but right now seems to not be wearing off, which is kind of odd. Well, we may as well get our own blacksmith forward. He seems pretty good at doing all of the things that generally in kind of one-on-one fighting. So getting him close to her strikes me as potentially of use. So what can we do here? We could do a charge ability at some point, but right now we can't do anything. So actually, we may as well get him towards the end of the bridge here, so he's ready to move forward next time. So I'm not sure he's got like any passive abilities. Yeah, let's just move him over here. Why not? He's got a little bit ahead of himself here, but if need be, we can just like run forward because my archers can support from the bridge, and then he can just basically go and smash people in the face with his axes, so everything is fine. And speaking of which, she can actually go and support him as well. Yes, let's have both of my actual melee lads run forward, and my archers can support. That works very well indeed. End of the turn. Right, the archer's going to... He does 30 points of damage to the blacksmith. Fine, I may need to have my healer run forward. Yeah, for whatever reason, their berserkers has no interest in getting involved. But, alright, fine. If that's what wants to happen, that's what wants to happen. Because that means I can just bring my healer up nice and safe. So, you, my good man, I need you to walk over here getting ready to heal these guys. So, just actually head over here for now. That'll work. Because, yeah, once their archer's dead, this guy can't get up here because this is impassable. You have to enter the bridge at this point. So, my archers up here are perfectly safe if we can just take out that guy, which I'm pretty sure we can. Though, at that point, Spotted has most definitely worn off. Yes. Right, John, you just move forward as far as you can, which isn't that far. Kettle, you can... Are you blocking the bridge? Will you No, don't block the bloody bridge. Right, I need to get this guy over here because he needs to not block the bridge. Because unfortunately, this particular point of the bridge has a single hex, which makes it a very good point to hold out in with a tough guy, but does also mean there are some slight problems, yes. In which case, John can now move to here and just take a standard shot against this person. 70% chance to hit. That's pretty good. Though I could also do... No, I don't need to do a ranging shot. Just take the 70% chance to hit against you. And nice. That works for me. And now Kettle. And Kettle can get a little bit closer still. And then Kettle doesn't have the double ability. No, Kettle does have the quick shot. But that is not enough to kill anyway, so both shots would need to hit, so it doesn't really matter. So don't bother doing that. Instead, just head over here to get the more accurate shot in and take you... You can't take him out, but you can do a... Well, you might do. Damage range might finish you off, and... Oh! Lucky get. That's fine. He might decide to... No, he's doing the ranging shot right now, which is stupid, because you are literally the last person with an actual range, but never mind. Now he's running over here, and... Oh, no, he gets a shot in anyway. Yeah, I really need to figure out how doing abilities versus getting attacks later works. I'm not 100% clear on that. Right, I think we know who needs healing first. You need to... Well, you need to... Gosh darn it, Nefia. Right, Nefia needs to get out of the way. She needs to get over here, and then she can do... I think from here, she can do her normal attack onto this guy, which is a guaranteed hit. So, just finish him off. Lovely. Just poke him with a stick. Very good. And then she can... If she just heads over here, I think you at this point are... You're steady, apparently. Well, may as well have you running forward. You've got good health and good support. Yeah, at this point now, my healer can go over to here and heal up this person. Final charge of healing mind. But yeah, I like having a good healer. That's nice. And now you go and join up. Now that you're fully healed, just kind of go over here. Here is fine. Actually, go and get yourself into cover. Very nice, so you're in cover, and now we'll just move our archers up to support. Actually, Kettle can't get past, unfortunately, so all I'm going to do is just take a 50-50 shot at that guy and sort of hope. And nope, that missed, but I would have thought that would make him harried. But again, not sure of the rules of harried. Also not sure what harried does. I should check that. There must be a little codex that tells me that. Well, you could apparently move further, but leave it for now. Actually, if we go to... Actually, no, you'll be fine. Just end the turn. Okay, he's finally running forward. This guy's steadying in cover, which means I hope we get a little bit of advantage. But now we can just shoot that guy from all sides. Right, John is the last person with a ranging shot, so may as well do that for the sake of getting the accuracy on that guy. So one ranging shot. My blacksmith is just fronting up to that guy very, very nicely indeed. So he is concussed and everything. John can just stay there for a second. Kettle can now get a 90% chance to hit on that guy. Very, very good indeed. In fact, actually, probably the double quick shot. Yeah, with 80% chance to hit with a double attack. That's totally worth doing. So the first attack hits. Just, yeah, get them spotted, then nail them with archers. In fact, random unnamed guy, you can get the final shot in. The shot of honor. Well done, random guy. Beautiful. That guy falls over literally full of arrows. Perfect. No one picked up any new injuries. That's very good indeed. The last of the Norwegians hits the mud, and you allow yourself to pause for a moment to take stock of the outcome. I hope that's a euphemism for loot the corpses. The others are still holding off the attack at the northern gate. If you hurry, you might be able to rout the raiders there. That's good, but could we just really, really quickly, yeah, grab all of the valuables, alright? There might be good stuff here. Just, get all of their stuff off them. Ooh, medicine. Everyone likes medicine. Valuables. There might be another... Is there another corpse under... yeah, another corpse under there. Get some rope. Nice. Construct traps with the rope. That works for me. And just quickly get this guy as well. He was empty, unfortunately. Right, up we go to the top. As the last attacker goes down, a sudden calm falls over your immediate surroundings, which almost makes the battle seem like a distant thing. I'm glad you got here in time. These bastards are tough, well equipped too. Ours is not the first village they've attacked, but we've held them off. We did well. Hooray for me! Torfin the carpenter appears from between two houses, his apron encrusted with soot and grime. He sounds short of breath. Oh, my dear girl, I'm so glad you're alive. I'm a flipping skilled archer, alright? Don't be like that. The raiders' leader is headed towards the longhouse. He snuck another group around the village and got in from the east. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, more to do yet. Ah, here's the man, Gunnar the Peaceful. I'm not sure I believe that epithet, to be honest. But we'll see. If he can live up to that, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be alright. You with us? Good. Asleaf is still following us. I was wondering if he was deliberately falling behind there. Alright, we can do this. This is all fine. He is a giant. His fur-lined shirt is barely capable of confining his bulging muscles. He's holding a weapon in each hand, and his stance calls to mind a bull in heat. By far his most outstanding feature, however, is his beard. It's the sort of beard you might expect to find adorning the face of Jotun. It looks like a bear crawled onto his chin and died. The giant's attention is not on you. Two of his raiders appear out of your longhouse, each carrying a large sack of what you must assume to be your possessions. Well, just an old woman and a weakling. They offered no resistance. Oh no! Oh, did my mother and brother just get murdered? Not a hair out of place. Oh no, they're fine. Good, good, good. Everything's fine. You better drop those sacks and draw your weapons, you nerf herders. Don't worry about attacking him just yet. Let's see if we can figure this out peacefully. Looks like she found us, friends. Let's be quick about this. No! Asleaf just fell over. Well done, Asleaf. Good job. Oh, he slipped on a patch of ice and was knocked down. Ah, good stuff. Good, good stuff here. Well done. Let's see what we're looking at here. Well, he's only got 112 hit points. To be honest, he's not actually looking that tough at all. Like, this isn't that bad. And by the way, I've set this game on to just like the default difficulty, medium difficulty, which it did specifically for like was still a significant challenge. So, okay, it doesn't look that tough to me. Only 112 hit points, 96. So there's an archer back there. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering what the trick is here, because this feels like easier than the two fights we've already done, but alright. And apparently we're not allowed to back off any further. That's possibly part of the trick here. Yeah, we can't actually get any further back than we are. Though, admittedly, it looks like we can... Yeah, we can back down here. Kind of, if we can pull them into a choke round here, that might work a little bit better. So, Neff... Actually, if Neff was to go, like, over to this position... Yeah, if Neff goes to here, and then attacks from here, that's probably not so bad, because then we've got this rock that works off. The question is, do we really want to draw up to them? Oh, go on, we'll give it a go. I've just dropped a save in case this goes horribly wrong. So, Neff, you go over to here and then get your first attack in with your spear, which strikes me as working pretty well, all things considered. There we are. That works already. In fact, we might just be able to take this guy out right now with a double archer shot. Because if Kettle just kind of gets over here, he's got 70% chance to... Let's just get a little bit closer here. Let's move him over to this direction. That's 75. Move him a little bit closer. 80. Yeah, I feel like this is eminently manageable. Let's just go for 80% chance to hit. You could range, but I don't feel we really need to. Come on, 80% chance to hit. We can do this. Yeah, that's fine. He's already looking in good shape here. And now John can just basically go over... And actually, in all fairness, John could go this direction, take the shot, and then back off again. Because you can do things in whatever order you want. So if John just moves over here, just not into range to get the opportunity, that's 90% chance to attack. So now, 90%... He is dead. Where are the Valkyries? And John backs down here. So these guys are now in a nice line. So as a result of that, like, no one can get, like, around anyone. With the exception of Kettle. Well, we don't care about Kettle, so that's fine. So he's dead immediately. Very good. I probably should have spared him. But to be honest, you know, he didn't strike me as a nice sort of person. Why did you fall over on a patch of ice, you lunatic? He's obviously gone for the ranging shot, which makes sense for him to do because he can basically get 3 people spotted at once. And then he's gone over to his spear. So basically you made everything so it was easier to use bows and then you put your bow away. Good job, guys. Also, I don't know what this guy did, but I think he somehow managed to miss a guy flailing on the ground. I'm not thinking much of this bandit leader here. I think possibly they just left this guy at the back not because he's the most fearsome, but because they really hoped that no one on the enemy side would actually see him. I feel like this is just kind of, yeah, someone who is not desperately well respected. Now, John is in bloodthirsty mode, of course, because I've just got a kill. So I'm 10% more powerful at the moment, which is pretty darn good indeed. So go on one step further, and then you should just be able to attack this person. Nice, and they won't be able to attack you back. Lovely. So John is in bloodthirsty mode, currently 85% chance to hit. Go on, take a step forward and then just go for this person. There we are, spotted and dead. Lovely. And you've got an 85% chance to hit that person, but why not move just a tiny bit closer, up to 90% chance. And lovely, that does 34. Didn't manage to block that with his shield. Good, good. May as well back off over here as well. Lovely. Now you are in cover over there. Aslauf, you're the only one who's really left, to be honest. So actually, you know what? Use your stun ability. Let's get that guy on the ground and then we can just finish him off later. Oh, he resisted the stun. That's a shame. Well, in that case, we can just basically crowd over here and then make sure... Ooh! I forgot, you've got the flipping... Oh, you just did 47 damage. Okay, fine, you're a little bit on the tough side. Right, end the turn. You're literally all that's left. Now, go on, block it. Block it with your shield. Oh, you're in a bit of trouble. Right, everyone just shoot this guy in the back, please. And then... Oh, yeah, you've also got the... Right, this guy seems much tougher than... Maybe that guy would have hit really hard. We just never gave him the opportunity to. Right, just everyone keep shooting this guy for a bit. Thank you. And then actually, yeah, just stab this guy with your spear. And down he goes. Job done. No new injuries. No equipped items have gone down in condition. Lovely. So Gunnar fights with the strength of 3 men. We don't know, really. We just kind of shot him and he fell over. But eventually he falls, as all men do. While you pause to catch your breath, the giant pulls himself onto his knees. I'd shot him outside of don't kill mode. I feel like he should be dead. Well, that was rousing. It's been a very, very long time since I met anyone who could match me in battle. Do you want to join me by any chance? Wouldn't mind having you on my team. I know when I'm beaten, I surrender. I did just murder you. Fine. Find a safe place and lock him up and don't leave him unattended. Yeah, we'll see about this. We might be able to get something useful out of you yet. And there we are. The clansmen now consider me loved. Yay! Something is amiss. Why were the beacons not lit in warning and the timing is so very convenient for our enemies? Indeed. Is it possible that this was allowed or indeed encouraged by some of our so-called allies? Possible indeed. Gunnar the Peaceful, what can you tell me about what's going on here? Reveal who sent you here, and I swear you'll go free. It was school! Oh, it was school! That bastard school. I hate you, school. You're a dick. He swore your village was a worthwhile target, wealthier than the painted ones and far less fierce. He was either lying or mistaken. And you met him on Orkneyar. Okay, what's that? Heard stories of the islands to the west across the sea. Orkneyar. Ah, the Orkney Islands. Fine. Okay, so off Scotland. All right. So School was for some reason over in parts of Britain where he met Gunnar, and then he managed to trick Gunnar into attacking us. Intriguing. So we have 3 years until the next All thing, where apparently School is going to try and take control of our clan. There must be something we can do. So what can we do? We can either cross the sea and plunder the unprotected coast, head over to Britain and see what we can do there. We can seek political allies elsewhere, that great kingdom across the sea with their support. We might be able to resist these attempts to subjugate us. We need to build our own trade routes. Let's go to the Isles across the sea. Basically, we're going to the Isles across the sea, aren't we? That's your entire bloody plan, isn't it, John Fra? Right, let's make political allies across the sea, yes. And now that's interesting. So what's happened is, depending on the nature of my followers, their loyalty just changed. So the ones who like political alliances actually just kind of like me more, but those who are all about greed and whatever like me less. That's interesting. So, to get over to Britain, we're going to need a new ship and a real herd to crew it. Your Huskarls alone won't be enough, and we'll also need cargo to trade if trade is what we're planning. Okay, so Torfin, the bloke we ran up to outside, might be able to build us a longship, or maybe we'll need to get one from somewhere else. And we'll need a crew of at least 10 for the longship. If you take my advice on this, go to the market in Reeb and make your plans public. Remember, Adis told us about the ancient grave on Funen, where they say a king and a queen were buried with all their wealth. Ah, it's true, we could sell the loot and fill the whole ship with cargo. If that story were true, the grave would have been robbed generations ago. Fine. So let's talk to Adis about what she thinks. Yep, that's worth looking into. Picked up a bunch of skill points. Let's step outside, and we're going to have ourselves a brand new quest here. And the Witch's Apprentice has just shown up. I've heard you're leaving and want to join you. No, that's absolutely fine. I'm sure you will be very, very useful. Though you will have to contribute. What exactly can you do, by the way? I'm a healer. I can find a way to... Good, I want a healer. Yep, you are very much on board. What I need to do here is Gunnar the Peaceful. Would you join us by any flipping chance? I'd like you to join my herd. I accept. I didn't expect it to be so easy. Fine, consider yourself a resident. Well done, you're welcome aboard. I swear before Odin to follow you wherever you ask and serve you with my life. Marvellous. So he's now part of the herd as well. He's just following me around. Right, it said get us up to 10. We're already doing pretty bloody well at this point. Right, well Torfin's over here. Can you build us that flipping longship by any chance? I've been waiting for you to come to me with this task since your father's ship went with him into the afterlife. My master built that ship when I was just a young boy. I've always dreamt of completing such a project myself. Look, how much do you need to make it work? Timber first and foremost. You'll need to choose a tree that I will use to form the keel, the stern, and the hull. Our nearby forests are several grand old trees that would each make a fine ship. Ooh, okay. If you want me to undertake the project, I'll meet you in the forest and help you choose a suitable tree. If I start immediately, I should be able to have your ship ready by the late spring. Okay, oak is the most common. Heavy and durable timber will make for an intimidating vessel. But elm is lighter and more flexible, could be used to make a slightly broader ship to haul a lot of cargo. I get to choose the wood of my own ship. Or spruce. Spruce could be a good choice. Lighter material for a fast ship. Okay. I like the sound of, yeah, the trading ship. That sounds pretty cool. Sigurd suddenly caught up with me. Okay. John Thrall the Axe Wielder, I found something you may need to deal with. What's going on here? I've come across a group of travellers camping out in the forest. I can't tell if they're armed. I thought I'd better steer clear of them for now. Okay, how many are we dealing with here? 4 in the camp. Too much baggage for just the 4 of them. Think it must be 6 or 7. Alright, what's going on here? We'll keep an eye on them until you get there. Fine, we've got something else in the forest. Got it. Unwanted guests. We may or may not wish to deal with that. Ah, we've got some people down here doing some weapons training, one of whom is flagged as having a proper conversation. Thorkel, would you like to potentially join me on this trip? I think this is just a little practice match if you want to practice some more fighting. Fine, I'll cut this out, though I assume this might be good for my society for me to actually do this. Though we do have the opportunity to see how Gunnar does, by the way. So he's a pretty standard axeman. He's got the hook and slashing. Oh, he's got charge, which I like. So yeah, basically if I do charge, then I can basically run up to people, and for every step I have to take, you do more damage to them. So I can just go up to this person and then do ridiculous amounts of damage because it took me longer to get to her, which I quite like. So just do a great big charge. Oh, someone's doing an interrupt there. So basically that person just basically decided to wait until they had sufficient accuracy to fire, and that's lovely, isn't it? Roskva, meanwhile, has some cool stuff as well. She's got Puffball, launches mushrooms that explode into a cloud of dust spores that covers the target hex and all adjacent hexes for 1 turn, treating them as full cover for the purposes of ranged attack. Okay, so she can basically create cover for me. She can do the healing. She can demoralize literally everyone, which halves their max accuracy, which is kind of cool. So you can protect the team really nicely against attacks. So she's a really good like defensive buff as well as doing the healing, as well as the poison stuff and dust as well. So she can basically blow dust to the face of anyone occupying the 3 front-facing hexes. So finesse -2, perception -2. Okay, so she can do good work against. Yeah, she's great. I like having her on the team. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is more than enough for now at this point. We have got ourselves a solid team of 6 people at this point, starting to work together very, very nicely indeed. But we're going to need a handful more yet. We need to recruit some mercenaries from town, potentially. We need to go tomb raiding. We need to go and find some trees in order to build a longship of the wood I desire, because that's just wonderful. I can do that. And all of that's to come very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been the really rather excellent Expeditions Viking. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright, we've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem, which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people, but come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.